Hello, good evening everyone, Basroman here. So tonight we're going to feature one of the relatively new monsters. As you can see from your screen, I'm talking about Tusk. So in the most recent update, he got a really huge buff when the effect of his ult, Wild, got extended to his whole team. So at max level, Wild increases the damage by 20%, increases magic defense by 1, and increases mobility of all friendly units by turn 2. So at 3 energy, and paired with Karissa, at the very minimum, Tusk can pull off his ult at turn 2. And as you can imagine, it can lead to some really crazy combinations. So we were talking earlier in the Masters then how Karissa and Tusk can pair well with Ares, and especially with a Lamorak fourth call. Actually, any fourth call will do great. Dak, Thumper, perhaps Blocky, but Lamorak offers the most craziest possibilities. So, so since I'm taking care of my rank right now, so I tried to test this lineup of course in eSports. So that's when I met Ronnie Cox in this match. So we're going to watch this replay and see, and so I can show you how crazy Tusk and Karissa and Ares is. So I'm facing against Baba and Blocky, so it's a really tough match. So of course I poured all of my energy onto Tusk, and I have to move away my Tusk. As you will see later, I will move away from Thumper range. But still, he had to summon Thumper because for him to gain some momentum. So because his Thumper is near, I had to summon Truth because he's the only high initiative toon that can stop Thumper and Blocky from advancing. So I attacked immediately with Truth because I was trying to bait to prevent his Blocky from defending. Because if his Blocky defended, then he would be much tougher from my Karissa, which is the bigger damage dealer here in this setup. So as you can see, I was trying to focus on Thumper as much as I can, and the +1 magic def from Wild really gave me a lot of survivability against Thumper, and against Blocky, and eventually against the transformed Thumper, as you will see later. So you can already see at level 12 the effect of the +1 ability that Wild had on Ares. He just danced around the battlefield, and it's really great for him. So you can see here that my Tusk is really low on health, but you'll see later, because of the +1 magical def, he will survive 2 attacks of an enraged Thumper. So it's really good against magic attacks. So that's one hit, and the second hit he still survives. So that gave me a really big advantage. So I moved Ares there for his robot to avoid access to my Tusk. That allowed me to pull off another ult and then deal an additional damage to Thumper for my Karissa to finish off. So here, because my Karissa has extra mobility, she can run away from the explosion. So really an all-around showing of all of the effects of Wild. So that's the game. I hope you enjoyed it, and later when the season resets, I'll try to experiment more with this lineup. So thanks everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.